Welcome to Fisher's ATV World. This week we're off to Greenville, Texas, and we're going to meet up with John Pellan. Now, John is the founder of the 12 Hours of America race and the popular website ATVscene.com.
I just been a diehard ATVer for forever, specifically racing. A lot of, I love all-terrain, just riding, but my other passion has been magazines. I was obsessed with reading and knowing about my sport. So after reading those magazines my whole life, kind of got into the journalistic mode and got into ATVscene.com. It's rewarding to see that we were able to pioneer a new form of media, and ATV Scene allows us to do so many creative things. Growing up, I've always wanted to do the 12 Hours of Ponte-Vaux in France. I think it's an incredible event, what they've done over there. Really neat. Actually, it caters to the TT rider. But, I saw over there this big premier races in France, and I'm like, why does it have to be in France? Let's have it in America. So I thought, well, somebody's not doing it. Yeah, maybe I should try to do it. So that's what happened. Dove in and did it. "12 Hours of ATV America" is a pretty unique event. The track itself encompasses all terrains that these guys will see throughout the year. And we've got motocross, cross-country, fast TT type sections. They go out, they team up with 3 riders, and these guys will race for 6 hours. They'll go into an intermission, and then they'll race another 6 hours. We'll do it all in one day.
This is the 5th year for the 12 Hours of America race, and this thing's been across the country from Iowa to Pennsylvania. And this year, the hot spot is Joe Miller's track in Texas.
We have almost 500 acres here, and it's sort of a playground for people to come and enjoy themselves. We have a practice track, and during the winter we have a lot of the national racers that show up here working out. We have a pretty strenuous workout for the racers. They get in shape for the season, and then everybody goes their separate ways as soon as the season starts.
Today's course in Texas is a lot different from the tracks we've had in the past. Very flat in Texas. The terrain held together tight. It almost turned into a packed clay-based kind of thing. And I think that really made it easier on the riders. This is an easy track.
Ready for 12 hours.
That's right. On race day, this thing, it shines. We've got all our banners up, all the flags up. Everybody's mood changes from hanging out and casual to race time. And the enthusiasm is just unparalleled.
This is pretty cool.
Oh, this is my first ATV race. It's wonderful.
The event is kind of unique in that the local B rider can go out there and ride right alongside a John Natale champion.
We got a great pit crew with Chris Borch's dad Joe and some of the other guys that come with him, John Rollins. So they take care of us real well. Can't say enough about the pit crew. They work harder than we do.
The 8 a.m. start is incredible. The referee will yell 10 seconds and that gun fires and everything changes. It's the coolest start that I've ever been a part of. It's just you hear the people in the background yelling, and then the gun fires and all you can hear is footsteps. And then the whole thing just rumbles.
It's awesome. It's getting a little dusty out there. Got some berms working up. It's real fast.
It's awesome. It's great. Fast, wide open. The motocross track is really cool.
Yeah, that's the neat part. We don't tell them what they can do. They can switch every lap. They can switch every 6 laps. Whatever they want to do, that strategy is theirs, and believe me, they use that.
One of the coolest parts of the track layout was where the riders had to make a decision to take the shortcut and head up over Suzuki's King of the Hill or take the long way around. Now the long way would add another 20 to 30 seconds to their lap time.
Suzuki's King of the Hill, we call it, is a pretty creative thing that I got to give credit to Terry Reynolds. We're walking across the area over here, and Terry looks over and goes, why don't we ride up and down these bleachers? And we both laughed like it was a joke. And then we looked at each other and I'm like, maybe this isn't a joke. Maybe we should look at these bleachers a little closer. So we put telephone poles on the face of every member of the bleacher, and the way we placed it on the track was perfect. It wasn't out of sight, out of mind. It was always tempting.
But utility is definitely challenging. And you got all these national riders sitting here at least taking a look at it.
We let all 7 classes go out at once. You've got your utility expert class, you've got your pro, your A, your B, you've got your plus 30, and your youth. We've got a youth class that runs out there, 13 to 15 youth, and we've got an interesting class called industry.
The way this race is set up is the first 6 hours is nothing but racing. Something that makes this race unique is each team can only use one ATV for the entire 12-hour race, so you better have a good reliable ATV. Now during the 2-hour intermission, one crew member from each team can look over their ATV for a few minutes before finishing out the second half.
I think we might be the only event going nowadays that allows any machine. There's no guidelines for what you can ride. You can ride any brand you want to ride, any size you want to ride. As long as it's an ATV, we'll let you ride it in any class you want. You can modify it, you can leave it stock. We don't have a big rule there. And I think that's a good thing.
It's a 2006 Suzuki King Quad. It's actually a project bike for ATV Scene. We worked with a number of different companies. The bike's going to have an article written on what we built, and we basically built a 12-hour capable machine. And so far we're doing pretty good.
4 p.m., we do the same thing we did. The start's too cool to only do once.
10 seconds!
As the day goes on, the track's getting worse and worse and worse, and you got to adapt with the track. If we could adapt with the track and make up a few spots, you know, hopefully we'll get back in the top 10.
I'm doing good. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling it, but we ain't gonna slow down. We're going for it.
Competition. When you're a racer, you're a racer. Any kind of race. We're motocrossers, and I love cross country, so anytime you can do a 12-hour, it's great.
This race is scored electronically by using a transponder. Now this tells them how many laps the riders have and what time they're doing them in. The winner of the race is determined by who has the most laps and who's out in front when the checkered flag drops.
It's a unique race that most have never experienced. When they do experience it, they want to be here next year. And I think those watching that are teammates, they know exactly what I mean. It is undescribable.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not under this kit, you just missed out the most wild burnout. I think the state is actually on fire, guys.